Now, government is making poor decisions when it comes to dealing with COVID-19 and securing the vaccine. That's the view of Wits University's Professor Francois. He says political decisions, masked as health decisions, undermine public trust even further.
The whole year has been characterized by a series of poor government decisions, in some cases bizarre government decisions, and then just government decisions which actually just need a little bit of explaining, which actually were rational. And instead of trying to do that, we were just given edicts, just trust us and go forward. And the problem is when government makes bad decisions, decisions which are unscientific, the tobacco ban would be a good example, decisions which were clearly political, such as the churches, allowing people to go back to church, and for the packing of the taxis in September or so. Those were political decisions, and government pretended that they were health decisions when they were clearly not. Those undermine public trust, and we need absolute public trust in government at the moment, so that government issues clear, transparent guidance to people so they can follow it, understanding that it is in their own best interest. But when government transgresses that public understanding, that trust bond, it undermines any sort of messaging. Then it becomes much easier to toss away the mask, to go to a bar, to take the masks off on an aeroplane. All those things start happening. The vaccine issue I'm critical about because government is not good at getting drugs and getting interventions cheap. If we left government to get our antiretroviral program without the help of activists, of scientists, of people shaming the international community, forcing and talking to donors, this is a massive collaboration. We would still be offering the most basic care to people with HIV. And what government's saying with vaccines is essentially, we got this, trust us. And everything we've indicated from us is that the level of detail is so tiny that it's very hard to trust government in this endeavor. It may well need us as scientists, us as activists, people who are experienced in dealing with this stuff to come forward and help them gain access to vaccines when South Africa is not at the front of the queue.